Hi there, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name's Jenny and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We are going to be doing a collective reading today. So if you are clicking on this video, there may be a message for you here today. Let's go ahead. We are just going to jump right in and see what kind of reading we get today. We've got cards really jumping around, trying to get in place. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. So we've got, in our past, we've got the King of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like we've got... We're making a lot of decisions from our heart in our past, and really just leading with our heart, right? This King of Cups energy here is a very loving energy. It's the divine masculine side of things. Doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, that you are masculine, but it is that side of us all that we all have. But he is all about leading with his heart, making decisions from his heart. I keep hearing the word emotional stability. Maybe in the past, that is something that you needed, right? Maybe you were looking for emotionally stable relationships or partnerships after dealing with some that were not that. But it came us to this point where we've got the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So I am getting this type of energy where you were looking for an equal give and take. And I have a feeling that you found that, but then you were kind of in this place of waiting. Maybe you were waiting to see, you know, because you had put something in the world, you know, maybe you started a new relationship or you got a new friend group, whatever, fixed some family ties. And so you had put in all this time, energy, resources, and then you were in this point where you kind of had some expectations, you were waiting. But also the Three of Wands is a card of expansion. So I feel like this also brought you to expand your heart, or even, you know, maybe your head in a way that you had not been able to before. So we were kind of waiting to see, you know, where is this going to bring you? You know, what is this going to bring into your life? And the things that have already came into your life, where is this gonna bring you? Or what is this gonna bring you? So now we're at this place where we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like we've got another king here. Lots of king energy in this reading. So now we've got the King of Wands, right? He's a leader. He's a creator. He is he's kind of that courageous, fiery energy that we need. So now, like, I feel like you maybe found that emotional stability in the past, or at least know what your heart wants. And now you're trying to create it, right? Whatever that may be. I'm hearing relationships, jobs, you know, for everybody, this is going to turn up as something different. But I feel like this is also an ending where you are going to need to be walking away from something, right? You already started this work and started to explore your heart, explore your relationships, the things that you wanted in life. And now you're here walking away, you know, from the things that you don't want. And we've got this it is a 10, but we've got this Wheel of Fortune. So something is happening here that is really just like I keep hearing the word spinning your life. But you know, like the wheel has spun, right? Like the wheel is spinning and your karma is being cleared. Old things are being cleared. New things are coming in. And I feel like we just sort of have this whirlwind of events that are happening. And on top of that, you know, we've got this fiery, feisty King of Wands energy that's really just pushing all this forward. But for some people, you know, everybody is leaving something behind, right? If you are looking at this video, you are in this Eight of Pentacles energy, right? You're leaving something behind for something that is more emotionally fulfilling. I feel like right now, this is the theme for a lot of different readings that I have done. People, you know, the energies that are in the planets are really just pushing people towards what their purpose is. You know, the frequency of the earth is elevating right now. Like we are in it. And in order to be part of this new world, like we all need to grow. We all need to level up. And this is part of it, right? Leaving behind what doesn't serve us, moving away from those things that no longer are a vibrational match for us, and seeking out what is. And I feel like we've got this Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this next, I want to say, year is going to be powerful for the people watching this. This Nine of Pentacles energy is like an amazing energy to have, right? She did her work. She's now in her garden, right? All of the things that are around her are growing. They are contributing to her life in a positive way. Like she has all this abundance in all areas. Like she's even got this little parrot bird type thing on her shoulder, right? So, you know, money, food, beautiful clothes, a pet, all that you could want. And that is what you are aiming for. You know, and it may not feel like it right now, right? Because all of these things are happening. And they have been happening for a while. So it may not feel that way yet, but that is where you're heading. And with this, you know, being a Nine of Pentacles, this is the long road, right? This is long-term energies. This, you're putting in work right now that's going to last a lifetime, right? This isn't just like some short, quick changes and a quick Band-Aid. This is going to fix deep issues that have been, you know, happening in your life for a very long time. And you're going to get a result, or you're going to find a solution that fixes the root of the issue, if that makes sense. So we're going to go ahead, collective. We're going to take a couple cards here to see what our challenges are. So I've got the Four of Cups and the Fool. So yeah, we're having trouble making up our mind. We're having trouble choosing options, whatever those options are, because we've got all these options. We've got all these full cups and different ways that we can go. And we're not sure which one to take because we've got the Fool, right? The Fool is normally a very beautiful energy. However, you're having trouble navigating these changes. You're having trouble, you know, taking the leap to start this new beginning, right? You know, you may be feeling a lot of endings, and those may be painful. And so, you know, you might be a little bit apprehensive to just jump into something new. But each thing that ends, or each thing that you feel leaving your life, is an opening for something much better, for something that matches where you're at now. So it's not always going to be easy. Some of those things might be easy, but not all of them. But really, that's, you know, this Fool energy, that's what it's saying. We've got some new beginnings coming, and we're having trouble, maybe even having faith, right? Hindsight is 2020. And so right now when you're in it, you don't see everything, you know, the way that you're going to see it here in a year or two when you're past this. And you're like, yeah, all, you know, this is all happening so that it's, you know, pushing me forward in a positive way. You don't see that yet. So we're going to take, collective, we're going to take a couple more cards here to see what our guidance is to wrap up this reading here. We've got another 10. We've got a 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like this is speaking to materialism, right? Ooh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Woo! Okay, so new opportunities, new beginnings, head towards them. This is all, you know, the Fool energy is all about this Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is beautiful, beautiful energy coming into your life. A whole lot of new beginnings, new energies, golden opportunities. This could have to do with actual finances, jobs, you know, jobs, careers, and to those physical things that come into your life, right? Like houses, cars, you know, the physical things that you can touch, even, you know, family, friends, relationships. But paired with this 10 of Pentacles, it kind of matches that 9 of Pentacles energy, where you are, you know, you're feeling very abundant. This is a card about wealth. So I feel like this is telling you to follow your heart, right? Go to those new opportunities that really make your heart sing, that you know are good opportunities, that feel good. But also, when I first pulled this card, I kept thinking about the materialism of this card, right? This is physical things that you can touch, and usually, or sometimes, it talks about those fancy things. We are moving out of an era where those things maybe used to be very important to people, and there's a shift, right? People are shifting from those material things to things that are more aligned with their heart. And I feel like for some people that shift is harder than for others, right? Like we're kind of trained to say like all the stuff we have is how successful we are in life, and we're kind of coming into this era where that's no longer true. Like, yeah, money helps, right? It is, you know, you need money, you need things to live. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that the value that we put on them, and our level of success and how we measure that may be changing. And I feel like Spirit may be asking you that as well. Like, how do you measure success, right? Is it by the things that you have, the things that you can touch and feel, or is it more like about your spirituality, about the relationships that you have with friends and family? So I feel like that's where Spirit is guiding you to look and to seek opportunities that match that. So awesome. Wow, collective. That ended up being a pretty important message in the end there with that guidance. I do appreciate you watching this. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a comment, like this video if it resonates, and I will see you next time. Bye.